Hello, this is Scott. We are continuing our Statistica tutorial series here. In fact, this will be number 4. Last time we did data manipulation, joins, appends, and merges. This time we'll be talking about matching, concatenation, and Cartesian, or otherwise known as cross joins. And then next time we'll talk about something neat that's available in Statistica, which is time indexing or ID-based merges in the ETL node within Statistica. So I've got a workspace here, 3 different examples. Again, you don't have to have this within a workspace. We found out that last time that if I have 2 spreadsheets open, I can use these drop-down merge from the merge menu. I can use these options directly on a spreadsheet. But for illustration's sake, we're going to talk about them in a workflow. So file number 1, I have, let me rearrange this a little bit so that we can see what's going on. File number 2 is here. And so I'm going to match cases. So my parameter setting for this node is the what variables I want from file number 1, what variables I want from file number 2. Here, I'm just selecting category from file 1 and category from file 2. So that'll be the output. And then you can see again all of the different options that you can utilize, whether you want to match it by, text, numeric, let Statistica figure it out, or even like SQL. And then what you can do with the unmatched cases from each file, and whether you want to drop multiples, etc. So quite a rich set of options. We're going to go with the auto here and just category and see what happens with this match cases. So when I run that, I essentially get the listing. You can see here I've matched cases 1, 2, 3, all the way through 7, right? So here I have the case label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when I match those, I've created 1 through 7, and we had category selected as my output. If I had additional columns, they would have appeared as well. But we just picked category from both the files, and we can see that the first file has A and B categories, and then the second file has category C. And so that is a match cases example. The second one here is a Cartesian join. This is also known as a cross join, where I basically match every row up for these variables in the first file to every row in these files. So I do believe the files are a little bit different. Let me show you what those look like real quick. In the first file, I've got this. The second file, a little bit different than before. There's overlap. The first 5 rows in this file match actually the first 5 rows in this file, except for this additional description column. But this is gonna do a cross join. So I'm going to go 5 by 10. So when I run that, I get 50 rows, 50 cases, and it basically creates all possible combinations of those 2 files. And then lastly, we have concatenate variables. So this is an old note, but so file number 1 variables, I have again category through state, and file 2 I have the same 10 rows or cases, and I've got these 4 variables. So I'm going to pick all of them from both, and what this is going to do is it's going to match them side by side. So I'm going to have this output. So you can see that this basically is the information in file number 1. This information is from file number 2, the ones that matched up, and then the ones at the bottom that had no existing match here. I just created them by missing data on the left. So hopefully that was useful. Again, next time we'll be talking about time-based merges and ID-based merges, and I hope you can join me on that one. We will see you next time.